This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet, these niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be broke. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
This that squad sound. Yeah. What's popping, y'all? What's happening? What is going on? Let me get this off the screen. How y'all feel out there? Let's get this thing popping. Let's get it popping. Let me take this off the screen. We back in the lab with your man Marq Nash. You already know what time it is. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats. You already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like talking about in this squeezing into those letters. How y'all feeling out there? Let me see who in here early. Peace to the God, Ricky Williams. What up, though? Man, good show, man, you had over there, man. You was talking about TV being dead, too. I got a topic. I'm going to talk about that as well today. Derek Lincoln, what up? My man right there. OG right there. What up, homie? Salute, Ricky. We here. We here. We here. Transcendent Sports. What up, man? Canada in the building. Shout out to the Canadian brother. Salute to you. All the way from the Philippines. Hey, man. Got a good one. I'm gonna run through the topic list with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about some of these topics. Joe Budden did apologize. I promise y'all, this is gonna be my last Joe Budden one. I'm turning into Big Pump Killer over here. Shout out to him, wherever he's at. Yeah, I'm gonna play the clip. We're gonna talk about his apology. Y'all let me know if y'all think about it or what y'all think about it. He did do an apology. It was ill received by some, but we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put the link out there so y'all can pull up and chop it up with your boy. I'll drop the link out there now after I go through these topics. So let me go through the topics. I'll put the link out there and open the phone line as well. Also, Maino did an interview. He has a podcast as well, right? He did an interview with Bdot. Bdot is the guy in the green, if you're not familiar. That's supposed to be his boy. And they had it kind of got heated at certain points. Bdot was being very joking. Maino was getting serious. Like, hey, are we friends or are we industry friends? And he basically said, you can't critique my album negatively. If you don't like it, just be quiet. I want to know what y'all think about that. Can your friends critique you, even publicly? Especially like, hey, like on this platform, you have a radio show, or you guys might have your own YouTube channel. Marq Nash dropped a project. I'm your boy. Do you supposed to review it? Do you supposed to tell people it's trash? You supposed to keep it to yourself? Some would say, hey, if you don't like it, keep it to yourself. Some would say, hey, lie. Some would say, hey, that's integrity violation. So we're going to talk about that. Romeo and Bow Wow. Y'all heard about this? Romeo hit up Bow Wow for a Verzuz battle. Now Bow Wow replied with some slick shit because he was like, yo, you talking about you want the smoke? Romeo hit him with the ultimate, like, hey, look, I'm talking about music, but if you want some smoke, we can holler at the Paul brothers and we can get added to the card. Oh shit. You can tell by the facial features right here. Romeo definitely looks like he's in shape, a little more than Shad Moss. So we'll see how that works out. But he definitely said, hey man, we can do the music or we can do the other thing. Also, today is the birthday of our brother, our fallen soldier, man, leader of a movement, the late great Malcolm X. I definitely want to pay homage and remember this brother for everything he did for civil rights, what he did for his black people and empowering them in the 60s and beyond, even to this day, right? To this day. So we're going to talk about that. Rest in peace to the brother and happy birthday. I think he will be 96 today, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me in the chat. Also, I got to talk about this shit, y'all. This will probably be the last one because I will probably be on this one the longest, yo. This right here, I'm tired of this shit, yo. Another slave movie, another slave show, excuse me. As if a movie wouldn't have been enough. They don't give it to you 5 days a week. They're going, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever their schedule is. I won't be watching it. If you guys are watching it, I think it came out on May 14th. Y'all let me know what it is. But I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of all the I think Brother Ricky said it first. Like they steal your pain and they sell it back to you. I'm tired of seeing all the movies about slavery, man. Like every couple years, like every year or two, man, you get a new slave movie. Like the history and the like black people's journey started with slavery. Man, we got to cut that shit out. I don't see a Holocaust movie being made every 2 years. I don't see a movie made about Hiroshima and Nagasaki being bombed every couple years. They don't dangle and wave the torture and pain and anguish in front of other cultures. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that, all those things and more. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yo, ICDC College. Yo, he had another. He had another one. He had another one. He did. Another commercial. But yeah, that's why I'm at with it. I dropped the link out there, man. Y'all want to chop it up with your boy, and I'm gonna just get to cooking on this shit, man. Like, it bothers me, man. I'm triggered by that. Triggered by it. Another slave movie. Also, in a funny story, we have since it's Hump Day, I got a little bit we're gonna talk about with that. We got a TikTok influencer basically laying out the rules of engagement if you want to date her. I'm gonna play the clip. We got the files, baby. You know I'm gonna play the clip and we're gonna talk all about it. I want to know what y'all think. She has an interesting take where she's talking about how she dates, who she dates, and what's required. So we'll get into all of that and more. Let me make sure I got the link out there. I'll put my number on the screen. Yo, I was a huge fan of Underground, the TV show that was on WG in America. If anyone else watched that series, when you know, well, then you'll know why they canceled that TV show. Yeah, they said it was canceled because it was expensive. It's expensive to put together a time period piece. But I don't care, man. I remember that one. That was a decent show, though. The other Underground had the Smollett girl in it. Beautiful sister. Super talented, too. But, yo, I'm tired of the slave movies, bro. I'm just, like, the story of black people was around before slavery. Like, is that where the story always starts for us? Where they gonna make the movie about? Tired of that shit. But we gonna get the chop in this fable. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce my man Ricky Williams himself. Speak to me, bro. How you feel?
Hey, what's happening, bro? How y'all doing today, man? What's going on? What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? What's going on? Show my age a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that crack-a-lacking, boy. You sound like you were taking over for the 99-2000 when you said that.
What's up, guys?
Man, I'm good, man. I did not get a nap before the show, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little grouchy. I was out there hooping, man, with those kids today. Oh man, those kids are some boy, they beasts, man. It was this one dude that he was like 6'3", 6'4", talking about he 13.
Damn. They get
13.
Year,
bro. This kid was huge, man. And he would start getting mad. And that halfway through, I started feeling bad because he was like, I could see he was still a kid. You get what I'm saying? Because every time he got the ball, it would be like 3 or 4 people on him. And he couldn't get nothing off.
Hey.
And he was like, got 4 people on me. Then after that, he started. I was like, I looked up at him. I said, hey, bro, you too big for all of this. Now. You need to toughen up, big man. Come on now. But he's still a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
6'4", 6'6", whatever he is, he's still a kid, though.
Part of the game. It's part of the game.
Right. I told him, man, toughen up. He was like, I want to play teams next. But Neo, what's up, man? Talk to me. How your mic sound? Neo Bokar, what's up?
Mic check. Mic check on 2.
Nah, it's way low. Nah. You can't perform with that. That's your mic check before you hit the stage. Come on, baby. Turn that volume up. We'll put the receptacle closer to your mouth. Pause. Give you a drop for that. Come on, man. How you sound? Well, get it together. I'm gonna mute your mic. Get it together. We're gonna go and start the show, man. And you can just hang out in the background if you get it right. Click. When I pass it to you, pause. Just speak clearly. If not, you'll have to leave out and come back in. All right. You know how I go. But let's get it going, man. Let's get this story going. I got to get this show started, man, because I got a lot to get to in a very little amount of time. Because I definitely want to end on time tonight. All right. Shout out to my brother Tank, man. Thank you for pulling up. Tank is a great guy, man. The professor does Wire Wednesdays over there. I think they're gonna do Wire Wednesday tonight. It's like 3 in the morning on the East Coast, like 2:45 in the morning. If you're on the West Coast, I think it's like midnight, right? So that's what time they start their show. And that's on Kyle the boxing section. Let's get it going. Let me start off with this first clip, and I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna let y'all get it off. So this lady name is okay, forget it. I forgot her name already. It's like Consuela or something like that. But she's a TikTok influencer, makeup girl, and she has some interesting take on dating and what's required. And I want to know what y'all think. Some people don't like it. Some people think she's right on point, but she was getting flamed about this. I'm not gonna show this clip. Shout out to TYT. I got this clip from them. They already had it chopped up for your boy. You know I had to snatch that. Let's run it out. Y'all, I'm gonna play the audio and y'all tell me what y'all think of what she says. Here we go.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take.
Let's run that back a little bit. Now she said. Listen.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No, we are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay, so dinner it is.
Let's let me get some commentary from you first, Ricky. How do you feel about that? She said, I don't want to go on a walk. I'm not a dog. I don't want to go out for coffee with you. I got an espresso machine here. We're gonna go out to dinner. You're gonna pick me up and we're gonna have dinner so I can see your table manners and all of that. Shout out to the Queen Passionate Bliss. Like your show, man. Love what you're doing over there. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. And Passionate Bliss, the link is out there. I definitely wanted to get your take on some of these topics. You're a very enlightened sister, and I appreciate your intake. If you want to pull up, I just dropped the link again. I'll put the phone number, and you don't have to cut your camera on if you don't want to. You know how it go. You can cut the cam off. I understand it's 10 o'clock at night. I get it. Ricky Williams, talk to me. What do you think of this young lady? She's getting flamed for this zero effort men take.
I don't think anything about it. A person can ask for whatever they want. I don't mean you're gonna get it, bitch. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like
already here you go.
Go ahead. Don't get it, but a person can ask for whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And which girl is talking? Is it her or the one under the makeup? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, again, she can do what she wants. Why people mad? I mean, if that's her standard, but like I said, some people's standards are unreasonable. I don't feel her standards are unreasonable, but I mean, how you gonna tell a man that supposedly you trying to be a feminine mate for what they gonna do off bat? I mean, to me, it sounds like, you setting yourself up for an approach from a particular type of man that, you can tell what to do. And if that's your thing, knock yourself out. They out there too.
Interesting take. We got a sister that pulled up. Let me get the ladies' perspective. Sister Patricia, how you doing, Queen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm always good, even when it's bad. I don't have a bad day, man.
I'm glad.
Talk to me. Did you hear the clip we just played?
I did.
Talk to me. What's your take on that? You agree? You disagree?
I mean, everybody has their own perspective in what they would want to have what they consider acceptable on a first date. I had a former friend who was like that too. She was like, I don't want to go on no coffee date. I know some people do coffee dates just to, see the person for the first time to see if there's anything there, versus you go to dinner and then you find out you don't really like that person or they don't like you, and now you done wasted your time. So I had a former friend who said that. She was like, look, I don't want to do coffee dates. You're just trying to be cheap. I didn't see it that way, but she did. And she was like, I want to go to dinner. So teach his own.
Yeah. Neo Bokar, did you hear the clip of the young lady? Shout out to God Body Sports. Did you hear the clip of the young lady? And what is your take on that? Are her expectations too high? Is this simple? Is it reasonable? Man, we trying to have a high quality show over here, Neo. We can't have a high quality show with your mic sounding like that. We about to get you up. Kick him out the classroom. All right, come on, man. Let me hear how you sound, brother. Nah, you ain't that bad. Go ahead, talk to me. You just got to get still. You got all your Mardi Gras beads and stuff moving around too much. These jokes, brother. It's jokes. Don't get mad.
No, it's real. There's Mardi Gras beads in here somewhere. I know there is. Gotta have them beads, but windows.
Yes, indeed. Talk to me though, man. Come on, man. I don't want to rush you, but you already long-winded, man. It's only a 2-hour show. Like, come on, baby. What you got for me? Did you hear the clip?
I heard the clip. Standard is cool. She can like have whatever standard she wants, but she's gonna get that type of person. I can't really be mad at it because this is what her standard is. Now, if she's trying to direct that towards other people, then she's kind of stepping outside of her territory. She's giving advice to people when really you got to lead by example. She said,
okay, hey, look, I'm gonna have to lead by example too. Your mic sounds terrible, bro. You're gonna have to leave out and come back in, put it on a Bluetooth headset or something, but it's just too much noise. I'm so sorry, my brother. The link is still out there. Just try to come back in, okay?
Copy that.
Yes, sir. Thank you. No disrespect. Hey, Patricia, we're trying to have a high quality show over here. You heard that sound, right?
I mean, I heard it just sounded like he was far away. So I figured maybe it's something up with his Bluetooth if he's in a car or if he's somewhere where he's using a Bluetooth. So
yeah, he's always in the car. I'm not that triggered by the shorty's this young lady's remarks. In my opinion, guys, like Ricky said, like you said, you can ask for what you want. Me, on the other hand, I remember taking girls out before I met my wife and all that, taking girls out for dinner dates all the time. It just seemed like it was the thing to do. I hated movie first dates because you don't get to talk to the person, but also a dinner first date can just be too long. Like you kind of realize you don't even want to be there. It's very possible you can realize, hey, this ain't the one for me very early on, and I don't even want to pay for this. Had a girl one time I took her out. She wanted to order 2 entrees. She wanted one for here and one for the road. I was like, I just met you.
She wasn't gonna call you back, bro. She was.
I don't want to tell you everything that happened. I never mind. It's too early in the show for that, but we'll get to that later if we got time to do story time. I definitely tell that story.
yes, please do tell us this story time. You're not gonna leave us on a cliffhanger.
Hey,
I got to give my wife time to go to sleep.
Mark,
she upstairs. I got to give her time to go to sleep before I tell her.
Hey, Mark, she was ordering from that side of the menu, bro.
Hey, look, that money came out of Hey, look, forget it. I'll just tell y'all. Y'all want to know truth? Everything she ordered, I took it off the hotel. So by the end of the night, we ended up going to the hotel, but we were just in the car. We ain't even be in no room.
Yeah. She was ordering from that side of the menu, my guy.
Hey, man, to each his own, man. Hey, look, I told her I am out of. I was like, I met you at work. You work with me. You know how much I make. I can't be buying no 2 entrees. Yeah, I was like, shoot, can't even get dessert for myself. I had to drink water. Couldn't order no drink. I was a young player that time. But look, let's keep it moving, man. Joe Budden apologized. I'm so glad you here, Sister Patricia, because we definitely need a woman's perspective on some of these topics. Excuse me. Joe Budden apologized to Olivia Dope for the sexual assault allegations. Did anybody hear the apology?
I did. I watched it from Lovely T.
I got the clip. I'm gonna play the clip for those who didn't. So
for those who want a breakdown, besides Marq, Lovely T is a good one too, because she broke it all the way down with proof and all. I'm not trying to plug somebody else, I promise. It's just
you literally just did it. You literally just plugged it.
I learned a lot about the situation from her, but I really don't care for Joe Budden though.
Like that.
Well, look, that's cool. Next time you go on Lovely T channel, make sure you say, and Marq Nash has a great show over there. If not, I'm gonna be sad like this.
I will.
All right, but look, for those who didn't hear it, I'm gonna play the clip. No, it's all good, man. I don't be tripping off of that stuff, man. In the words of Marlo, my name is my name, right? Stuff don't bother me. But look, I'm gonna play this clip. Let me share the screen. I already got it queued up, and this is the apology from Joe Budden. Said I got it queued up. Breakfast Club already had it chopped up for me. I like that when they already have it chopped up for you. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use your clip. Thank you. Listen to it. Let's get it.
Me, Joe Budden, along with the Joe Budden Network, owe Olivia Dope an apology. We issued one, but she needs to hear it with my voice. There was an inappropriate joke made, a poor attempt at humor made at a time when it shouldn't have been. And unfortunately, me and the entire room of people missed that. That was our bad. That was our failure. And we didn't know until she was able to communicate that. And for that, we failed you.
But then on the same podcast, he goes on to say this.
I'm getting this out and I'm done because I am appalled. I am mortified at some of the things. I am flabbergasted at some of the things that you idiots think about me. This horrible situation comes up, like, oh my God, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? Oh my God, how's he gonna approach this? Oh my God, he's got a funny image. It's like, fam, what do you think I'm gonna say? Hey, it was wrong. That was wrong. We want to make sure women and men, everybody are comfortable with that. Duh.
All right. So that was his apology and his.
All right. There we get. That's what we get with it. That was his apology. Neo, how does your mic sound now? Talk to me.
I'm in here. I'm trying it again. How's that? A little better? I know I'm still rattling.
Yeah, it's if you got some background music going on, you got to turn your radio off though, so we don't get a strike on that.
It must be feedback from my phone itself. All right.
No. You good. That's better. So look, give it to me, Neil. What did you think of that apology that you just heard?
Weak sauce. Sorry, it sounded cookie cutter, albeit his take on it, but I'm not convinced. It doesn't seem sincere to me. It sounds like just kind of his handlers said you've got to apologize, otherwise she's going to sue you, and she might win. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, Ricky Williams, and then Patricia, please.
I want to cast judgment, but I'm gonna be honest. I need to know the context of the situation.
Patricia, you want to give them any context since you got the full breakdown from
Absolutely. So basically, Joe Budden had another podcast with 3 ladies, and so Olivia Dope was basically talking about the situation, and it was in different clips where you saw Joe Budden be inappropriate. Well, there was one where he wanted a hug from her, and he was over here swerving his hips, and you literally see him doing that. There was another one when he commented about like her cleavage, so she was covering up her cleavage. There was another one where I guess he found out she was single, so he's talking about wanting to fuck her. So it was those different clips. It was inappropriate, and you could tell the other ladies that were on the show, they gave that awkward, uncomfortable laugh. I don't know if you ever heard somebody give a laugh like that. It's not that it's funny, it's just that it's really awkward and uncomfortable. But that was the gist, and she felt upset about it. But in regards to his apology, I feel like it was just for PR. I don't like how he had to include the Joe Budden show. It's not the Joe Budden show. It's not all the other producers and the people in the background. It was himself who did the action that was offensive. So just apologize for yourself, not for the rest of your co-stars. It was your inappropriate actions that was an issue. The only thing I would say is the flip side is she was saying she didn't want to set she didn't want them to know her boundaries, I guess, because people take advantage of it. But on the other side, you do need to let people know your boundaries, because if they don't know, then they may, step over it anyway. So people were saying that she should have said something. She should have set her boundaries from jump. I don't know if that helped or if I was confused.
No, it did. It did. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The apologize was cookie cutter because the situation is cookie cutter, guys.
Elaborate.
The thing is this, man. Like, okay, first and foremost, I want to just get out Joey's an asshole. We all know this, okay, right? But to the point of where people look, man, she's a grown woman, and I'm not saying he was inappropriate. We all said that. We all can agree that he's inappropriate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So at that point, as a woman or a man, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you need to put that out in the atmosphere. You can't hold on to it and then come back later. I feel you got to give a person a chance to address their actions at that point. Yes! Right. And if you don't say nothing at that point, you know what I'm saying? If it's uncomfortable, I feel you shouldn't be able to come back later saying, oh, it's ABC this, when you don't give a person to correct their action. Right. But that's the culture we're in is now, okay, if I see something that I don't like or somebody say something to me that I feel that is inappropriate, because that's the word everybody wanted to use, is inappropriate. Right. Then I can come back and try to get this guy for whatever. He said it that way because she's not suing. She wouldn't sue Joey. She'll sue Joey, the brand.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Right? So is it inappropriate? Yes. But when do we get to the point as a society where you just can't open your fucking mouth and be like, hey, you know what? Calm that shit down, homie. What's happening?
And I mean, he even asked her too. He was trying to figure out the boundaries because he didn't really know her and he was trying to get to know her on that show. So that's when she was like, she doesn't express her boundaries. Now, I could understand it from that perspective because you don't want nobody to take advantage. But in a situation like this, I feel like you should let it be known what your boundaries are so that nobody will cross it. If you don't let nobody know, how would they know not to cross it?
Especially in these hypersexualized situations. You see what I'm saying? Contrary to popular belief, those girls ain't on there just because they have good opinions, right? They all sexy, they all cute, they all appeal to the male. So if Joey as a man, this is what we do is try to holler at women. If he's a boss, he does his thing. Not saying that's an excuse for trying to rape somebody, but he ain't trying to rape nobody. He was trying to holler at her and they felt it was inappropriate when she could have just said, or any other lady in the room that felt that loud, this shit ain't cool. Hey, Joey, this not cool, bro. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? She don't flow that way, whatever. She or her, like, Joe, I don't rock like that. I'm not interested in you.
Yeah, because it was another part where he called her the B word and the other ladies jumped in because it's her and then two other ladies and they were like, you can't call her a B, you can't call her a bitch, only women can call another woman a bitch. And then
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or but they also said gay men. Let's be clear.
Oh, and they mostly talked about sex on that podcast. I just
They
want to let
said
it be
gay
known.
men can call a woman a bitch.
Really?
Yeah, they said that right there in that same conversation. And that she was like, unless your wrist is like this or something, your wrist is, he was like, yeah, I thought I sounded gay when I said that. Like,
I'm giving that a whole side eye, but okay.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though. Go ahead, Ricky. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No, you cool, man. I'm sorry I cut you off. That was my
no. You good. You good.
And the thing is, like I said, especially in these podcast spaces, we're supposed to be having open dialogue to be free with what we're talking about or expressing, right? So I'm sure it's been plenty of times that these three ladies that had conversations where it was about some diggers and whatever, this guy, that guy, money, whatever. So, like I said, man, it's up to her to say, hey, bro, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back and sue me because I tried to get, like Passionate Bliss said, I don't think he was trying to holler, but he was trying to get at her. You see what I'm saying? He was trying to make a sexual innuendo. From what I'm saying, if it's inappropriate, he was trying to put something in her mind about getting in them draws. You see what I'm saying? So, but like I said, women, y'all got to take some responsibility. Y'all got to take some accountability. Don't try to blame that man for being a man. He's an asshole. That's what he is. Joey's an asshole, right? So if he was inappropriate, all this could have been solved by a grown person being a grown person, pulling up her big girl panties and saying, hey, Joey, you out of pocket, bro.
This is what I think, man. I think it's important that we point out, not only is he a man, he owns the network. He owns the show, right? So harassment is not just about unwanted advances. It's about the power, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't understand how does it work far as, like Patricia said, I think you said it best, sister, when you was like, don't you have to tell somebody no so they'll know it's not unwanted advances? Because I watched the clip. She laughed through the whole thing. I think Passionate Bliss did. My girl Passionate Bliss did a whole breakdown on it too. How you feel about that, Patricia?
I'm all for it. Go ahead. I hope Passionate Bliss also slides through in this.
I sub. Just let you know, I sub just now, so I got you. I'm
Passionate Bliss. Yeah, the invite is out. Yeah, Patricia said you can pull up. She said you can.
Well, no, it's not up to me. Like, look, if she don't want to, that's okay.
Look what the sister said, though. Look at what the sister said, though. Being out of pocket is part of his brand.
Part of his right. And like I said, it's sexual innuendo. These guys don't talk, they talk about sex all the time. They talk about race, they talk about gay things, they talk about, and same thing with the ladies on that show. So I feel like it's important that she do draw those boundaries, because from her own mouth, she said, we took a break. He asked me, was I okay? Everybody asked her, was she okay? After the show, they asked her what she wanted to edit out. Joe said, it's up to her. And she said, I'm cool. Then he left. Parks brought her back in. And the girl, Mandy, brought her back in and said, hey, you sure you want to keep this in? She was saying, cool. You can't say you feel pressured, because the person who was harassing you is out the room, but she's saying the co-workers made her feel pressure. She said he made an uncomfortable environment. Now, I get it. Joe, me doing a live show, Sometimes I say jokes that don't hit right. They don't land right. And sometimes you try to fight your way through it and keep it moving. And then sometimes you got to just stop everything like, oh, my bad, bro. I ain't no disrespect with that. You get what I'm saying? But it takes to be vocal. You have to vocalize that. I got to do it up here, Troy. He pulls up on the show. First time he was up here talking, I'm letting all kind of N-words fly. What's up, my nigga this, my nigga this, all that kind of stuff. He's like, hey, man, that's the second time you don't said that to me. Please don't call me that. Respectfully. Didn't call him that no more. I didn't kick him off the show neither. He has a boundary. He set his boundary. Now from there, it's up to me to respect the man's boundaries. He don't want me to call him my nigga on the show. I would not call him that. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's important that is clear that they didn't have a relationship. They didn't communicate. But I also believe it was other issues going on in the show. Like she said, somebody sent Joe snapshots of the group chat. She said Bridget said Joe and Ian were shooting down the ideas that she was bringing to Bridget to bring to them. So yeah, I just feel like it was umbrage going on. It was she took umbrage with a lot of those things. And what I do understand too is by I'm gonna let you right in, Passionate Bliss. Let me see you right there. Now I lost my spot. What was I saying? Whatever, it'll come back to me. It's a live show, y'all. That's what happens.
You were talking about the situation with and she probably had prior issues with Joe before this, and wanting to have her ideas not be
right. Thank you. I was watching, and I don't even watch these shows like that. I'm so focused on trying to come up with content for this one, coming up with games and things like that. But hey, this is a hot topic. I had to talk about. I would be remiss if I didn't. Bridget Kelly and Mandy had a therapist on their show to talk about the issues. You get what I'm saying? And I found it very telling that Bridget almost seemed more sincere when she was explaining how she felt, because she was like, I brought this girl into the situation and she felt terrible. She looked more sincere than the way what's her name? Olivia Dope sounded like she was reading the deposition to me with the timestamps and all of that. It was this versus I'm seeing Bridget Kelly nose turning all red. I can hear her voice shaking at certain points. She sounded very uncomfortable and she sounded sincere to me. So why? Now for what we saw here, it's clear he was out of pocket. I don't know if that apology is an admission of guilt. So this is gonna be over for him when she takes this to court. If and when she takes it to court. But from what I saw, these are jokes going bad. I said it on the other show. I seen Charlamagne as Brandy, what that mouth do on air. Now, granted, Brandy isn't his boss, he isn't Brandy's boss, but this is a work environment. She's an artist coming there to promote something. She's at work. You're the interviewer. Don't be asking her what the mouth do. You know what I'm saying?
He asked J-Lo about her ass.
Right.
He wanted to sniff the seat,
Patti LaBelle sucking a fart out her butt. Like he asked the man, what's the man? Sergio Ibaka, is that all you in those sweatpants? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
But let me let Passionate Bliss get in. Go ahead, my sister. Thank you again for pulling up.
And I think that even if she tries to sue, I don't know how successful she will be with that. Because like I said in my video, most HR policies, the statement is you have to let them know that you're not comfortable. And if they do it after that, then it's harassment. Then you'll get written up. They won't even get written up because I was a nurse manager for 10 years. They won't even get written up. What they do is if somebody comes to you and said, oh, I felt harassed, you get out the policy, you go over the policy with them again, and you get them to sign it again, and you put it in their file. That's it. They don't even get written up. But you have to notify them first, I don't like it. Because, a lot of romances and hookups take place on the job. She might be his next hookup. She might have been down with it. He doesn't know it's not okay until you tell him. She never told him. Okay, number one, she never told him. Number two, she laughed at everything he said. I mean, she was busting the gut, bending over at everything.
Wait, was she laughing in a way that she was I'm sorry to interrupt you. Was she laughing in a way that she was uncomfortable? Or was it like an actual laughter? Because I felt like from the clip, it could have been an uncomfortable one.
But
that's perception.
Thank you.
That's perception. And you can always say after the fact, that was a nervous laugh. But what didn't transpire, what we know for 100%, we never heard her say, hey, I don't want to do like that. But it's not a live show. This ain't even live.
But you know
they
what?
recorded this. She could have said that.
is really important because she said that when they took the break, she went in there. Joe said to her, "Are you okay?" That was her time to say, "No, I'm not really okay." She didn't. She lies to him and says, "Yes, I'm okay." Goes back out and finishes it some more. So I don't know how successful she's going to be in a courtroom. He asked her, "Are you okay?" And she lied to him. So she was laughing. She didn't tell him it was a problem, and then she lied to him and said, "It's okay," and went back out. So
Passionate Bliss, do you think that this young lady had an ulterior motive from the jump?
I do. It seems like a setup to me. It really does seem like a setup.
Explain.
Because he came to that. He's not normally a part of their show. He came because somebody said, "Oh, the ladies as a collective said, oh, you don't come and support us." So he came there to support them. That's the only reason he was there. He didn't know her, and he was asking her, "What are your boundaries?" "Oh, I keep it a secret." And so it was like, to me, it was like a setup. He said himself, you can say anything, call me anything you want to, as long as the mic is on. He was at that point setting the standard that's how it is. We call each other anything if the mic.
It's all entertainment, right?
So to me, I think it seemed like he was trying to find out what her boundaries were, and she was lying all the way. And the only thing I really heard her object to was being called a bitch. She said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna call you a motherfucker." That's the only thing I really heard her object to. And even then, she was laughing when she said it, which might have been nervous. But the other time she was laughing, her all 72 of her teeth were showing. So I don't know how it was a nervous laugh, because I see nervous laughs before, unless they cut out the nervous laugh before I saw it.
Okay.
So
You said 72 teeth? We got that's something.
It seemed like she had extra teeth.
Damn. Oh, Jesus Lord.
When did this happen?
Bang, shots fired.
This is a long time ago, Ricky. This is not nothing recent.
Okay, got you.
It's long ago. It is not a recent show.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like she's trying to take, and this just came out just now.
Yes.
So it sounds like
with the,
it took her
3 months.
To be
Okay,
so
it sounds like because Joey down right now because of what's going on with Rory and Mal, she decided she wanted to capitalize on some stuff. That's what it sounds like to me.
Wait, let me ask you guys something. Do you think that maybe she probably didn't say nothing out of fear of potentially losing her job? And then this is the reason why I'm saying that. Think about it. If you have somebody, they have their first show or their first podcast, you don't want to, sometimes things that make you uncomfortable, you may not want to say nothing at risk to lose your job. You don't think that could be a factor potentially?
I want to answer that first. Let me answer that first. I get where you're coming from, and it's very possible that would be her argument. But she showed up, she quit anyway.
True.
You get what I'm saying? You ended up quitting anyway. It's not like you worked there for another 3 years and you're saying, "Hey, this is what I endured during my 3 years there 3 years ago." No, you did 3 more shows, like everything was fine, and then you quit.
Yeah.
And you said these are the reasons, but you never told anybody anything. You had multiple times where people are asking you one-on-one, not him, your co-workers, your friends, the engineer. So it's very possible. I don't want to say that because I don't want to go into the hearts and minds of men and women, because it's a slippery slope. I can't answer that. But what I will say is you did have time to tell him no. You had another week where you did the show without him and the girls was there. Then you did the show again. Then you did the show again. Where it's just you and the girls, and you could have told them, "Hey, I'm still looking at that clip. That shit is bothering me. Can we pull that down off the thing? Can we take that episode off? I changed my mind. I don't want that episode up no more."
Or not even that, bro. Like Joey if Joey knew and this was a problem, he would have used it to build a conversation. You see what I'm saying? That's what he does.
Right.
But to the lady sitting up there, and I'm gonna be cold-hearted with this, but her job, there's always work at the post office. Don't compromise yourself.
Damn.
Why she compromising herself? If it was that bad, why you leave? If I'm somewhere that I don't want to be at, I get up and I'll walk out that moment.
Why did you? Yeah, you don't have to agree to the hug. She said she was encouraged by her co-host to do it. She was kind of throwing them in like this, like she was like, "You're my co-host," egging on. She kept talking about everybody laughing. Those laughs and the way everybody was laughing there is the same. If you go back and look at them other episodes, she said she didn't know till she looked at the footage that he was humping his hips, but it's almost like they were touching each other. You can see it.
Yeah.
He was gyrating his hips.
There you go.
But he asked for the hug.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
and he has. That's another thing. Is that
Because she claims she gave him a church hug, and then he was gyrating his hips in the midst. But she
But you didn't have
said
to
she
hug
didn't
him at all.
True.
Accountability. No, like some women are allergic to accountability, like it's poison ivy, bro.
Yeah.
Be accountable for your part you played in it. You could have stopped all this. This is what I keep telling ladies, bro. We can't do nothing till y'all let us. A man can't do. I can't breathe your way until you look at me and I smile and I say, "Hey, Miss Lady," and you say hello. Otherwise, you like, Nick, get away from me. I ain't talking. I got it.
Some of these dudes are real aggressive with women,
I was
Ricky.
about to say, yes, please tell him that.
Bro,
Some
these
dudes
be
are
aggressive. Bro, look at like this dude right here. He real aggressive. Look at how aggressive.
Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? He gave his girlfriend. Nigga gay.
You got that off. But
you see how he holding that man wrist?
You got that
arm around it. He all on that man. That man didn't want that. That's sexual harassment.
And then another thing I was gonna say, think about New York, where men will catcall women, and if you turn them down, I mean, you've heard about many of them that have gotten killed just for turning down somebody.
Bro,
hey, look, it's sad we're in the era where girls got to give a guy a fake number.
Hold up.
True.
Just
or Google number.
Hold up. Right. Let's stop making, and I'm talking about the totality of men and women relationships. Let's stop making the one-offs the majority. I'm not saying this type of stuff don't happen, but for people to keep touting this, like this is something that happens on a day-to-day basis, like every woman going out in the street with a Glock because something gonna happen to her. Stop that. That's not what's happening. Most guys that's coming up to y'all is genuine fellas trying to get y'all attention, but because y'all had this mind state of somebody's out to get y'all let y'all husband walk away. Your husband just walked away. You don't know.
Right? Well, he might not be my husband anyway. No, there's a 50-50 chance he might not be it.
But that's what I'm saying, though. How you gonna get your 50-50 chance if somebody can't come talk to you? But like I said, I can't talk to you until you let me.
Do I got to show that clip again? Okay.
I'm just saying, I get what Ricky's
Ricky.
saying. He has a point. I get what Ricky's saying, but like Marq is saying, some men are aggressive, regardless, not even just New York, just in general. You have some men who are aggressive. You have some men who, if you do turn them down and you're being polite, let's say, I'm not interested, I got a boyfriend, I'm married. Some of them will call you out your name and call you everything but a child of God.
Hey, that you responding to a name that somebody called you, it only matter if you let it.
Okay.
Right? Like I said, we look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the truth of the matter is if people getting this soft, y'all kids gonna get cut with cotton candy. Y'all kids gonna get cut by cotton candy, bro. We are adults. We are adults. I keep trying to tell y'all. And like I said, let's talk about the aggressive man. Let's talk about the man. 911. When I'm your man and you want me out your house, get your shit, get it out. Y'all call the sheriff, no problem. Y'all call the cops, no problem to get me out. What's so different? But like I said, y'all keep using, and I say y'all in general. Again, but a hit dog gonna holler, right? So if this is your life, that every day you're scared to walk outside, that men cat calling you and are super aggressive, you need to move to a different town.
But it doesn't matter where you move. There's always going to be something. It doesn't matter where you move. You're gonna always deal with somebody who can be aggressive or any other type of thing.
Correct.
So,
Ricky, I'm sorry, I got to interject, brother. That's no accountability for the man right there. The woman has to leave the town because the guy is harassing her. I don't agree with that. Maybe because I got a daughter and I'm just looking at her and I just can't imagine that, bro. Like, that's wild.
Y'all meant to just let me know people's mentality and how y'all think. I apologize, but no disrespect, right? Y'all look at the worst case scenario and everything when that's not what's happening.
I'm just going by what you said. That was an extreme move out of town.
Yeah,
that's not my experience.
Listen to
that aggressive.
This is what I'm saying. If y'all saying that every moment, right? When in every conversation we bring up a relationship of a man trying to approach a woman that is, all these men are so aggressive, right? This is always happening. You as a woman is living in the wrong space.
but we're not saying every man is like that, but you have many who do that. Not to say every man is like that, but there are many who are aggressive.
There are some. If we're talking about in the totality of numbers, there are some, not many. Many is a large percentage of. right? Like I said, everybody got this weird mind state, like somebody in the world out to get them when y'all don't even know the real enemy.
Okay.
Yeah. But I question too the young lady on Joe Budden's podcast. She's been in, a DJ for 10 years. You have been in this industry, and I don't know if maybe she's used to a formal setting like a radio show where they don't get graphic. They got the FCC rules and all that, and she's in that safe environment. She may have been in the wrong environment. Maybe, because she should have been like those other two ladies when Joe said that they was aunties and they wasn't sexy. She said, okay, wait a minute. What we're not going to do is this. She got him together real quick like that. In that kind of format with a host like Joe or Howard Stern, you got to be ready to come with it. And so she should have been able to come right back at him. And I feel like that's what he was expecting. I feel like that's what he was thinking he was going to get back. But it's like she was so timid and, and everything was, ruffling her feathers and she didn't know what to say or do. And I'm like, were you really a right fit for what arena you were in?
That's also a possibility. Yeah.
I just don't understand her not being able to handle it. I wonder how, that's why I asked them my video. I said, well, how old is she? She's been there for 10 years. Was she 10 years old when she started? And now she's 20. And so she's still young and timid. I don't understand why you've been around this business for a while. You know how these guys are. Why were you not able to combat that? I would have checked him on the air, right there. If he come with it on the air, I'm gonna come back with it. He said it's okay. If the mic is on, say it. So,
I got a question for the ladies too. This is from the chat. Whenever you're done, Passionate Bliss, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, Passionate. She's 35. She's 35, Passionate.
35.
Yes, ma'am. I looked up.
D-Ray, try to call back in, big dog. Try to call back one more time.
And the name of the podcast was called See the Thing Is.
So Troy Graham, what's up, my brother? Transcendent Sports, shout out to Transcendent Sports all the way from Canada. He says, question. So how does a man approach a woman without presentation or without presentation, weird way? Okay, without being presented in a weird way that can turn into something that the woman wouldn't like, because I think there's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding. Ladies, what do you anybody want to answer that first? Passionate Bliss. Go ahead, Patricia.
No. Go Passionate.
I think that the biggest thing is eye contact. I think any way you holler, as long as you don't touch her, is okay. But if she makes eye contact and smiles, that's the green light.
Yes.
If she just throwing up her hand and she kept walking and and she's not trying to look at you and she ain't trying to stop, then just let it go. But if she look at you and smile, you got eye contact, that's the green light. But any way of getting her attention is good. Hey, excuse me, miss, whatever.
Yeah, please don't do that. Oh God, no, don't do that.
Respectfully, Olivia Dope was smiling the whole time, and she said she was uncomfortable. She was laughing, smiling. She let him hug her. So now we getting physical. He don't humped on her. Joe probably walked out that room thinking, yeah, I'm probably gonna smash this one day.
But she black though. I thought he don't like black women.
Oh Lord, here we
That's
go.
not true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
One at a time. I don't want to have to start passing out no assault. All right, now y'all be all right. Let's be fair. Troy just came on the panel. Neo, I'm gonna let you talk whenever your mic get ready, brother. D-Ray, I missed your call, but call right back in. Go ahead, brother Troy. Hey, look, I'm over here moving, man.
All right, first I want to say what's up to everybody. And one of these days, Marq, man, just to balance it out, you have to do a show on males that are, being harassed, because men actually do get harassed too.
That is true.
And how I'm viewing this is just a minor thing.
That's very true. I used to work for this lady, man, and she was super aggressive, yo.
Yeah.
She was an older lady. It was like I felt like Marcus from Boomerang. She was like Earth the Kid.
Mark.
Exactly, bro. Don't do that. I gotta take the headphones off. She used to do that when I went to work. Made my
oh my God, Ricky, you over here giving that man
PTSD. Get a shimmy off or something. Please don't do that, brother. Woo.
Yeah, I had an older
lady.
You
a man doing that. And you're a man, Ricky. Don't you ever call my name like that.
No, but I had an older lady used to feel on me. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Because girls like to grab your ass too.
Yeah.
Like, we into
Can
that.
I add something? Can I add something?
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, it's open panel, open channel,
Okay,
open
so-
discussion.
And like my sister said, and that's a great point she said, you know, as far as the smile and eye contact, but this is what I'm talking about, right? My wife is a smiler. She's a social butterfly, right? So we'll be out and she sees somebody and they look at her face. She smiles. That's what she does, right? She's that type of person, right? So again, what's the point if my wife is out shopping or she's doing whatever with her girlfriends or she's at work and you know some guy looks at her and she smiles and that dude's approaching her, right? At that point, my wife tell her, I got a husband.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Problem-
it. Yeah, I got a
problem
husband.
solved.
Keep it moving. Yeah,
Right?
I'm
It's
married.
the same for
She
the
got the ring on.
no, but it's the same for the lady on the show that we talking about. We can end this right now. I'm not into you. I'm not with that.
Okay.
Throughout
I'm
you know,
gonna
her
let,
whole little emotional speech, she never took any accountability. Well, I did it because I was nervous. I didn't want to kill the mood. All these
She
reasons
didn't want to
why
lose her job.
you didn't want to take accountability for your part. I'm not saying he was right, he was wrong. What he said was inappropriate, you know, hands down. But you have to take some responsibility because every step of the way you were smiling, you were agreeing, you were giving him green lights the whole way. You know, at no
Right.
point did you
Would-
say,
would
I'm
it
gonna
be-
let real quick. Hold on, Ricky. Ricky, I'll let you say what you gotta say. Then we're gonna go to Troy, Sir Senior, and then we're gonna move to the next one. We gotta move on to the next topic. But go ahead, Ricky, Troy, then Sir Senior, please.
And like I said, he's judging the water temperature, right? That would be appropriate for somebody she was digging. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't tell him she ain't, she don't tell him he ain't. I mean, he didn't get past step one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say something. I ain't saying he ain't no asshole, but you say something.
And to be honest
Go
with
ahead,
you,
Troy.
I'll be honest with you. I think I heard one of the ladies say that you know he went backstage and asked her, "Is she okay?"
Correct.
Right. So right there was our opportunity to be like, "No, I don't. Nah." You know, I feel that what you're saying and what you're doing is just you know, it's inappropriate, and I'm not feeling it. Right there was her opportunity, but she says nothing. I think it was Ricky that said that she's an opportunist. You know, she saw, you know, Joe's down right now because he's looking bad for firing those two cats, and she saw opportunity, so she stepped in. But she had an opportunity right then and there when it was going on and said nothing. So I don't believe anything she says. Nothing.
Okay, Sir Senior, talk to me.
I concur, man. Most definitely, she could have easily said, "Hey, I don't like it. You're doing a little too much. Stop, you know, grinding on me. You know, anything." She could have said anything, but instead she went along with it because she was trying to get what she wanted out of it. And when she saw her opportunity, she said, "Well, let me capitalize on this. You know, he already down. They already kick him. Let me piss on him a little bit and step on him and make my come up."
Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, you mean come up. Oh, my mind went somewhere else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she don't know how to play the game. She don't know how to play it.
Her apology, Joe's apology was as legit as her motives.
Okay. And with that, Ricky gets the last word on that. Let's move to this one. Going into the second part of the show, and we have a couple more topics. I'm gonna try to run through them all of them. Actually, let's do this one first. This should be the quickest and easy. Nah, we'll save that one last. That'll be a fun one. With the IDCC college and all right. So Maino and Bdot been friends for a long time. Maino has a show. It's called Kitchen Talk. He invited Bdot over to his house. He has chefs there. They cook. It's a dope way to do a show. I like it. I need to do that one day, but I'm still doing COVID precautions. Y'all can't come to the crib. I'm sorry. Salute to Major Key. So with this, I'm gonna play the clip, and we can come back with our commentary. But basically, he takes umbrage with the way. That's my big word for the day. It's a short word, but rarely used in the podcast world.
Well,
Y'all
then
take
can you
that.
tell us what it means, though? If you're gonna be,
Nah, I ain't got time for that now. I'm gonna tell you like Ricky said when he don't know something. Hey, look, I ain't gonna be your teacher. I'm fucking with you. I'm teasing my brother Ricky. Like, nah, I ain't here to get your knowledge. I ain't your thesaurus. You Google it. But yeah, there you go, Troy. But y'all know what it meant. Y'all know what it meant. Stop trying to show me up. No, I'm joking. Hey, look, they want me to be Joe Budden up here now, right? But look. So I'm gonna play this clip, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Because basically what he is saying, you're my friend, your voice matters. You should not talk negatively about my project. And I wanted to know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Should your friend tell the truth? Should they not say anything about it? Especially when it's their job to review albums. So I'm gonna play this kitchen talk clip. Episode 42 is Maino sits with journalist Brian B. Miller. Streaming in your phone right now. So I already got the clip queued up, and we're just gonna play a little bit of this.
You're talking about one record from 2015, whatever the fuck it was. Whenever the record was, right?
2012.
All right. How many records have you put out on Rap Radar since then? You put out plenty of records.
Right.
Did I put on every record?
No.
Okay.
No.
And that was that platform, that website was how I expressed myself.
Right.
So the ratio, let's be honest, the ratio of, I guess, favorable things versus unfavorable things
honestly
exceeds.
Speaking, no. Check this out. Honestly speaking, I only ever heard you speak on one record that you didn't like, ever. Okay. And you could have kept that to yourself.
Nah, you could have kept the record to yourself.
Nigga, you crazy nigga.
That's odd.
Whoa. Did y'all hear that? He said you could have kept that to yourself. He said you could have kept that record to yourself. Maino about to get real ugly right here. I got to show this clip. Maino, please don't give me a copyright strike. Let's get it.
Oh, nigga, is you crazy?
Maino was odd.
Is you listen? Are you crazy,
odd.
nigga?
I'm pretty sane.
Hey.
All right. What do y'all think of that? Now it goes on. It's more of this. Like I said, I don't want to play too much of it. Just want to play enough for fair use, so we can get these bars off. The guy B. Dot is antagonizing him throughout this whole thing. If you watch this whole clip, it's a lot of him doing that. He was like, people be scared of you. I ain't scared of you. He said, nigga, you sitting in my house trying to tell me you ain't scared of me? Like, I ain't coming at you with that kind of energy. Why are you coming at me with this kind of energy? What do you guys think of this? But not just that clip, but in totality, do you guys agree, like, your friends should not criticize your work in public, even if they are in this space? Like Passionate Bliss, you got a show. Ricky got a show. Troy's out here working and moving. Sir Senior, Passionate Bliss. Let's open with you first. Are you gonna criticize my album badly when it drops on June the 11th?
No.
All right, see, I love you, man. You welcome back
friend,
anytime.
no. Because
I guess not.
as a friend, I don't want to be responsible for taking money out of your pocket. Now, I might not have liked the song, but 100 other people might have liked the song. And I don't want to, if my opinion carries weight, I don't want to put my opinion out there to take money out of my friend's pocket. However, what I would do, if I don't have to speak on your album, I wouldn't speak on it at all if I thought it was trash. Or if I did have to speak on it because you're a big deal and it would look odd if I didn't speak on you, then I would only say the facts. The record came out on this date. It's doing this on sales. It's doing that on sales. It's a lot of people in this area, this bracket like it. This bracket is like it. It's doing great in this demographic. And that's all I would say. Just the facts, no opinion. If I have to speak on it, so I would say no. As a friend, no, you don't trash your friend's album.
Let me get Patricia in after that. Another lady. Let's get the ladies first, respectfully. Hey, Miss Patricia, how do you agree with that? Like, you're in the entertainment business. Your job is to review albums. I want to add this to it too. He said he sent the guy the album a month before it dropped for him to review. I need your help. I need a favor. Can you check this out? And he said he didn't. He said, hey, you listen to Jack Harlow, though. Listen to the white boy. Gave him his props, but you didn't hear mine. He was like, so basically you're an industry friend. You're not my friend. I thought we was closer than what we are. Go ahead, Miss Patricia, then we'll go to Ricky Williams.
Well, me personally, I kind of agree with what Passion said too. I feel like I wouldn't want to put it out there like that, especially if it could affect you. But if that was something we discussed in private, then that's something I'm going to address in private. I'm not going to put it out, blast to the world. Because like you said, he sent it to him privately for him to listen. So listen to it. And then if he's like, okay, well, what do you think? Then give your honest opinion, but do that privately. Don't put that man out there publicly. Don't do that.
Go ahead, brother Ricky.
Same, bro. And it's all depending on what, I mean, if you my friend, for one, how the conversation come up. I'm all about context. You see what I'm saying? If he put this dude on, if he tried to put him on Front Street, like, hey, what you think about my album, when that's the conversation that was brought up there at that particular podcast, I mean, what you want me to do? You want me to keep it 100 with you?
Well, no, Bdot job is to review albums. They review albums. I sent you my boy, and I sent you my project. A month before it came out. I knew you before you had all these industry relationships, and you even in this interview, he was saying he's like, I got a lot of connections. He said, man, don't play with me like that. Like, man, I knew you before all of this. I'm your longest industry friend before all of this. He said, well, I knew J. Cole a little bit longer than you, but yeah, you and J. Cole. So he does admit, like, hey, we had a relationship before music and outside of music. And it's kind of like you don't blew up over there with Tidal and you kind of stunting on me.
Oh, I mean, if that's the case, bro.
Because even in this, the clip we played, he told him to his face in his house, sipping his liquor, eating his food, that you could have kept that damn song to yourself. But his argument is it's art. Once it's out there, it's art and it's open for the world to interpret. Go ahead.
Right. So the argument really is it's more behind this whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? What's more behind it? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like this, if me and you chopping it up, right? For example, Nash, I love being on your panel, right? And let's say me and you chopping it up, right? And we talking about Edith, right? I'm gonna give you honest feedback, bro. It ain't trashing me. Me being honest about your project is not trashing you. Now, I would never trash anybody unless they totally and honestly deserve it. And I have facts, no opinion, facts over feelings right there. And I'm at you. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But if me and you having a conversation and me and you reviewing your project, I'm gonna tell you, hey, bro, I feel this beat was tighter. You know what I'm saying? I feel da-da-da. I didn't like that song, but I like this one. Make sure y'all check out that Collards and Yams on YouTube. Get them clicks up because it's fire. You know what I'm saying? I dig it, but me being honest is not trashing you. Trashing you is me, even if your project is decent, just killing it in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? But to agree with the sisters too. You know what I'm saying? If this is a project you out and you making money on, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take no food out your mouth. That's not necessary. If you want my critique and you my mans, we wouldn't even be having this conversation in public. You goofy. That's just the honest to God truth. Me and you talking on the phone and we chopping it up off some drinking, some smoke, and we talking about this project as a play on your studio monitors, right? And then Rick, what you think about that, man? You know what I'm saying? But I would never trash it. I wouldn't trash it if that's not necessary.
D. Hodges, you wasn't trash, man. Your dad just interrupted you on the rap battle. And it was hard for us to vote for you to win after we can hear your daddy say, get off that goddamn phone doing all that damn YouTubing. All that cussing in my damn house, motherfucker. I'm like, daddy's cuss. I was like, we can hear you. Mute your microphone. So
and y'all saying he didn't listen to it at all, Marq?
That was the thing. He gave him to a month prior. So if you got issues or taking any word of the day umbrage with the project, my man, you don't keep that to yourself now because it's out.
It's something else, but it's something else going on in their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like to me, if you my mans, bro, so you my mans and I'm giving you my demo tape and you ain't listening. Basically, that's what he's saying, right? You my mans, you in the industry, I gave you my demo and you ain't even listened to it. Is that what he's saying?
More or less, I gave you the album. He was already on at this point, but yeah.
Oh,
he was like, you don't support me like that. You supposed to be
right.
my boy.
If that's
you trashed me before.
Maino on some selfish ass shit. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? If that's because even if you getting money, bro, that's like, okay, you ain't gonna listen to my CD, bro. We people. I knew you before both of us got deep in this game, and you ain't what?
So you mean the other guy? You mean Bdot is being selfish, not Maino?
Yeah, if Maino gave him the album to review or to look at, and he ain't even listened to it, that's what y'all telling me, right?
Yeah, he didn't listen to it. He listened to it when everybody else heard it. Like they ended up going through his phone. Like Maino, he pulled his phone out, and Maino was like, "Now what day is this?" He said, "Now go back. Now when did I send it before? Go back to November." And it was a lot of times where it was getting ugly, and you can hear the girls like, "Maino, Jermaine." She kept calling Jermaine.
So Maino, so Bdot on some shit then. If you my mans though, that's what I'm saying. You my mans.
But he's saying it's art. That's all I want to say. Let me pass it around a little bit. Troy, is it art once it's out and it's open for the world to interpret? Even me, your friend, would I lose journalistic integrity by telling people it's good when it's not good? Or should I not speak on it at all because you're my friend? If I don't like it, should I lie to the people? Like, where does the line draw here with the art and interpreting your friend's art? Wake up, Troy. We live. Brother Graham. All right, we'll move around. Sir Senior,
Is he on mute?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm on mute.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Well, you called me. I was asleep. What was the question, brother?
Yeah, I know it, man. I know this guy, man. He
Oh,
worked
that's
5
you.
jobs.
I'm Jamaican, man. Come on.
He worked 5 jobs. He might have been in there cooking up, son. Man, my man busy. But I appreciate you tuning in, and it means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted, my brother. When you put art out there into the world, is it open for everybody to interpret how they want, even on air, if they're your friend?
Yes, sir. But if you're a friend, then you have a way of telling your truth without tearing somebody down, man. There's ways of telling somebody, look, this is very talented, but you can do better. It's just ways of how you do it. He basically told little boy in the video he was garbage. That's what he told him. I mean, that's what I got.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, get some rest, Troy. Pull back up, man, on the next one, man. You can go
Yeah,
on,
man. I'm going to sleep. I had a long day. You have a good night, man.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you again for everything.
All right.
Shout out to Troy, man. Troy working behind the scenes, get some big things done for the whole team, man. Getting us a couple dope little interviews too, and I appreciate it. Sir Senior, talk to me. Art, is it open for interpretation once it's out there to the world?
I mean, art is open for interpretation, and you do got to keep it 100, but there's a proper way to do it. You got to season your words with salt. So common sense says, if I don't really like it, if I think it's a little, well, you're not really lyrical, then I'll say you're real new age, or if I think that it's kind of old sounding, and I'll be like, oh, it has a classic sound. I'll have a way of saying it so I'm not, pissing in your cornflakes.
Okay, that's the second time you brought up urine on the show tonight, man. That is 2 urine references.
Yeah,
one more, I'm gonna have to kick him out the classroom. Get him out the classroom. No, I'm joking. Shout out to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Chilling, man. I heard the combo and shit, so I had to hop on real quick.
Hey, get off the beltway. Pull up to the studio with your boy Nash. What up?
Okay, so it's cool how he felt. There's nothing wrong with how he felt. My only thing is, if you my homie, why are we talking about this on air? Like, we shouldn't be talking about this in front of a whole bunch of people like that, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what make it seem like, yo, are you on some malicious shit? Are you trying to go viral? Because if you're trying to go viral, I'll slap shit out you right now when you go viral.
Right.
But Maino brought it up though. It's not like the other guy brought it up. Maino brought it up on his show.
But even still, you know what I'm saying? Even still, you ain't got to carry it like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, if you my homie, you know what I'm saying? If you supposed to be my homie, there's something it's some things you talk about in private, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something like Marq, me and you homies. We know it's some shit you talk about, and then there's some shit you talk about on air, man. You just don't do that type of shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to show some form of respect, man. It's all about respect. And I think it was kind of disrespectful now. You know what I'm saying? The shit he was saying could have been true. He could have been being honest. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta pick and choose it's a time and place for everything, man. And I just think that was the wrong time and the wrong place to be trying to tell somebody about their shit. Especially when you could have prevented it from being a train wreck, like how you said.
Yeah, man, because that last one, when he said that to him, like he was saying little things like he was poking the bear. Like when he said, he was like, man, you only said one bad thing about one of my songs, man, but you could have kept that shit to yourself. You could have kept that song to yourself. What? Nigga, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You talking to me like that in my house, on my couch, drinking my liquor, on my show, like nigga, but then again, it's not live. Maino could have took that out. Say what you want to. These people want this shit out.
Yeah, I mean, it get clicked, but what's really good? You see what I'm saying? I told you, man, like what Cadillac said, man. What's really good? Why is we even having this conversation, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Because I ain't had nothing else to talk about. I'm sorry.
No,
I was trying to fill up my 2-hour spot.
About them, bro. I'm talking about Maino and Bdot. Like, why are we having this conversation now, bro? You see what I'm saying? So if it was for clicks, we know, but I mean, for real, it don't seem like a apt conversation, to be honest with me.
All right, well, shoot, let's move it on then. And anybody got anything else they want to add before I go to this one? Because this is hilarious. If not,
I mean,
go ahead. Okay, hold on.
Like, you know,
go ahead, Passion and Bliss.
Because my thing is that if he was going to do that, if he felt like I got to say it, this is how I feel, I'm going to say it. He should have told his friend in advance his full opinion so that his friend could maybe prepare and say, well, maybe you didn't understand the concept of that song. This is what I was aiming for. So that at least your friend can have a heads up and he can kind of prepare for what you're going to say to, you know, make it still look good to the public. That's the least he could have done. If he was going to do it like that, my integrity, I got to say it. And tell him in advance so he can kind of prepare.
Neo, you got anything you want to add to that real quick? Is your mic working?
Yeah, real quick. I know my mic is on Fritz right now. But
actually, that's better. This is the best it sound all night. We can hear a little buzz, but we'll suffice.
All right, let's go with that. What I don't understand about that whole situation is why was it a surprise? They should have had that conversation a long time ago. There shouldn't have been nothing like added to that he was holding back from his opinion on what his music was in the first place. If that's your homeboy, his constructive criticism should have been, you know, the first judgment of whatever music or artistry, whatever they had going on behind the scenes. So it shouldn't have been a surprise on how he felt about it. That just shows how much of a person he really is. Like, this shows like who your real friends really are, in my personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah, from what I gathered, this didn't sound like that was that first time, from what I gathered. But shout out to Maino. It's a good episode. Definitely making some waves out here in the YouTube streets, like my girl would say up there, Passionate Bliss. So I saw a lot of my neighbors talking about some things at the mailbox. Yo, your show is so dope. I love your delivery. Let's go to this and we can get a couple jokes off and we'll move forward. Romeo has challenged Lil Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss, to a versus battle. Bow Wow replied with Bow Wow replied like, man, you sure you want this smoke? And I want to read what Lil Romeo wrote. I shouldn't call him Lil Romeo, right? I'm gonna try to find this real quick, but real quick, let's go around the room. Who wants to see the battle, the verses?
I don't want to see it. You know, I'm from New Orleans. Right?
Look, everybody was quiet at one time. It was crickets.
I said ICDC college.
But go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to me, Supreme Beast.
Look, I mean, I'm from New Orleans and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I would be like, yeah, this the one. But nah, man, I just don't. Hopefully, it's still like an age gap of girls and dudes that grew up to their shit that would enjoy. Because you know what I'm saying? Some of them verses don't be for your age group, or it don't be for you. You know what I'm saying? It be for another demographic. So hopefully they got a large enough demographic to move some numbers. But I know I'm not in a demographic. That's what I.
You know what? Good point. Because I wasn't in that demographic when they was popping at the time. I did like Bow Wow though. I did like his a lot of his little joints he had popping. I thought the kid was super talented. Real swaggy. And no disrespect, I always thought Romeo was always trying to do a Bow Wow impersonation. I could be wrong. I remember my niece used to say, I like Bow Wow. He's more I like Romeo. He's more edgy. And she really loves Soulja Boy, and like he's real edgy versus Bow Wow was always, you know, clean cut. But I pass it around. Y'all here for that versus battle? Let me know.
How they gonna remove the word little out of all these songs?
Same way Jeezy took out the young.
Nobody want to see this. Who cares?
Sure.
It's Bow Wow and Lil Romeo.
They're on growing up hip hop.
Who cares? Like, how many songs Romeo got? 3?
Oh God.
Yeah, short ass verses.
Oh no, man. Romeo got some platinum records, man. He got some platinum records. He got that. Oh, Romy, give me one more man. Come on, man. He was doing the little samples.
What
the kids liked them. Did you say so? When I say hold on. Did you say so?
Yes, nobody want to see this. God,
bro. Y'all disrespecting.
This is going to turn into a Ja Rule kind of issue here.
What do you mean, Ja Rule? Ja Rule and who?
No, I was saying, has anybody seen Ja Rule's last concert where he, came out and the whole audience was like sleeping?
No, but we heard about that damn fake ass thing that he was supposed to have going on, and people were in those tents and eating sandwiches. We heard about that.
I heard those sandwiches were pretty good. And those people was exaggerating. Those were nice tents, and those was good sandwiches. Those people were exaggerating. Lies. You lied. But look, I got this Romeo. Look, y'all got to hear this though, cause Romeo. Okay, I'm gonna. Do I need to share the screen? Matter of fact, I'm gonna share the screen.
Yes, you do. Share the screen.
I got to give y'all my dramatic reading though. You're gonna love it. This guy Romeo is with. He sounds tough, man. Anybody know is Romeo? Has he been doing any sparring? Like, does he box a little bit?
Yeah, he always in shape, bro. Romeo always.
Oh yeah.
I know he played football. So he was in football shape.
Football, basketball, box. He do a lot of shit.
Okay, I ain't know. Okay, what Bow Wow would be doing?
Yeah, he's just bloated.
Play basketball and chase hoes.
Yeah,
he gained weight. He gained quantity.
Yeah, Bow Wow was. Yeah, his face was looking like DJ Academics a little bit. Had them Malcolm Jamal Warner cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. We ain't gonna clown people phenotypes. Let's get it. He said he reached out to Bow Wow, and he basically said, "Hey, let's do this versus battle. I'm open for it." Right? Bow Wow replied with, "You sure you want this smoke? I see you calling me out. You sure you want to do it? Hashtag versus." That's how I read it, right?
Yeah, he's saying for the versus.
My man came back. Twitter didn't have enough characters for him. He had to come out here. He was like, and he gave him all of this. He said, let me blow this up a little bit so y'all can read along with me. He said, regarding this versus talk, I gave this man Bow Wow at Shard Moss his roses since we was kids. Even reached out myself multiple times to celebrate him and our era together in a creative way. He wrote, I could put my pride to the side if it means doing something positive and bringing back nostalgia for a dope ass generation. Now, if you think this is smoke, my brother, we can hit up at Logan Paul and we can get on one of these boxing tickets. You know me in real life, bro. We aren't kids anymore. Leave that for the fans. This ain't about competition for me. This is about showing the impact that two young black kids had on an entire industry. That's the win. To inspire the next generation. It's no limit. You got my number. Hit me. Hit me, nigga. Okay, he didn't say that last part. I added that.
I'm about to say, Romeo ain't out here cussing.
We are not.
Come on, man. I had to add it for dramatic effect. A little dramatics, right?
Romeo said, God damn it, Craig, that's it. We are not kids no more. I'm grown. Come on.
Bro, he's read it. Take my tone however you want to, but those are the words.
What's really going on with Romeo, bro? Like, for real, dog? For real, doggy, what's really going on, bro? Like, you projecting hard for no reason, bro.
Romeo been wanting to say that.
Man, come on, man. What's really good? You know Bow Wow better than you, huh? Hey, you want that smoke? You don't want that smoke on. You want to fight for real on. You don't want a versus battle on.
Oh my God, you sound
wrong
like
record label, same city, wrong record label. But yeah,
he sound like Juvenile.
Right.
I'm like, oh dear God.
You understand him though? You understand that for real, man? Look, man.
Talk to me, y'all. Would y'all watch? What's more interesting? That's the question. What's more interesting? Bow Wow and Romeo doing a versus match, or them doing a boxing match?
The truth is,
one at a time.
Boxing.
One at a time, everybody. Go ahead.
I would love to see them box.
All right.
The boxing match for comedy, but the versus match I think would be pretty good. I think people have forgotten their work, and them coming out and doing it will remind people, the nice little joints they put out back in the day. And so, but that boxing match I watched for the comedy on that one.
I feel like Bow Wow gonna be petty though, and two, we don't know if Bow Wow could box. Yeah, we know Romeo do, but I don't know if Bow Wow could fight.
And Bow Wow said he didn't want to do the verses because they've been trying to get him to do it with Soulja Boy for months. And he said, yo, his music is more turn up music. My music is more R&B stuff, R&B rap pop, geared towards more a female audience. So you're going to be turned up, crank it up on one song and then cry about your ex on the next one. So he said he just didn't want to do it. But this right here, I think he might do this one because he think he could win.
If we being honest, bro, Bow Wow destroyed Soulja Boy and Romeo on the same night. They catalog too small.
Nah, man, I gotta take that. Nah, man. Nah,
y'all got a catalog, bro.
Y'all don't see the big picture in all this?
Go for it.
I guess, you know what I'm saying? Bob Arum got me looking at everything in the big picture. You know what I'm saying? They hollering at Verzuz, right? Who own Verzuz?
Triller and Swiss Triller.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't bought that from them. Triller.
Really?
Who do celebrity boxing?
Triller.
Do that sound like a 2-for-1?
Sounds like it to me.
Oh, they do. Oh, somebody else do celebrity boxing. Zab Judah's with a company, and they did a celebrity boxing match here in Atlanta.
But they do verses. Zab Judah don't do verses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You can't tell me that they wouldn't make that happen. They're like, oh shit, we didn't really want to do the verses with you two trash ass. Oh, but a fight too? Okay, maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Bow Wow was trying to wrestle last time I heard, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, but nobody took him seriously trying to join WWE.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
Then he started trolling them. You didn't know that? No, it is. No, they even said it on the Breakfast Club. He really was. And then he started trolling them because he wanted to be on WWE, but nobody took him seriously.
Bow Wow?
I promise you.
He's small to regular people. He's really going to be small to those to the Undertaker.
He trolled them on social media and all trying to get on WWE. Nobody was taking him seriously. Someone said it was a dream he always wanted.
I need to keep you around.
No, I saw him
like 5'5". Who would take
that? Because he went to see. Look,
hold on, not everybody wants time
to be a wrestler. You could be 5'5" and be a wrestler, but you got to go through like the Libre circuit. You got to go through Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And put a mask on and shit and be like Rey Mysterio and shit. That's how you get in the wrestling. You can't just jump past all them. No.
He said it was his dream.
Keep dreaming, nigga.
You know my goodness.
Maybe if you put some effort, your motherfucker might reach your shit.
Hey, that's what the shirt says. That's what I'm talking about.
Not dreaming, nigga.
All right. Anybody got anything else on this before we go to the next one? Because the next thing is gonna pretty much. I'm sorry. The next thing is.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
Double Dutch. Let's go. No, ladies first. Go ahead. You're my guest, please.
All I was gonna say is, look at that. He is not in support of Bow Wow being on WWE. Sorry, I was just saying that for humor purposes. Go ahead.
Oh, that was humor purposes.
Yes.
All right. We got a little delay on the joke, but okay.
My bad.
All right, there we go. We got you a drop for that one. Look, let's move this around because look, this next topic right here is pretty near and dear to my heart. It's a very serious topic, but we can have some fun with it. But I would be remiss if I ain't talk about this. This show, they got another slave show on TV for black folks. They want to sell you your pain, in the words of Ricky, all over again. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that other underground show was pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie, I watched it for a little bit. I've seen Roots, 12 Years a Slave, Amistad, you name it. Every couple of years, it seems like it's another slave movie around. And I'm like, I'm tired of that, man. I don't want us to support these kind of shows no more in movies. I agree with the brother Nick Cannon that the history of black people does not begin with slavery. And we need to start telling them, hey, you guys think you're showing us something about our history, but really low key, I think these movies are more about empowering the new whites, the baby whites coming up. Like, look at them. See, you came from this is where they came from. But we don't talk about, we need more rebellion movies. If you're going to do that for every slave movie, you need a rebellion movie. Also, you need a movie about Moors. You need movies about black leadership, black inventors. But just keep giving us chains and shackles and getting treated like shit and putting this on camera. and put it on for the world to see, like, yeah, this is your pain. Like, I don't see that many Holocaust movies. I remember Schindler's List as a kid growing up. They showed it to us in school, but they didn't show us roots though. They didn't show us nothing like that, but they did show us Schindler's List. But let's be clear, we don't get a Schindler's List every week. It's not a Jewish Holocaust TV series coming to your Amazon Prime. With that, I digress on my rant, man. As always, I want to get the ladies first. It's very rare we get ladies over here on Wednesday, and I want to encourage them to come back. So I'm gonna give them the opportunity to speak first, please. Patricia or Miss Bliss, either one.
Well, I can always talk. With those movies, I like period movies anyway, and but those movies, I do get tired of them, and so when I watch them, it's like the last thing. I've watched everything else there is to watch, and I'm like, okay, let me watch this. And then sometimes it's good, like, you know, The Slave, 12 Years a Slave, that was good, and some others were good. But I noticed one thing they do in them now is that they always put a great white hope in the movie now. Like Harriet escaped, but it was because this wonderful white woman helped her. Or the slave owners, they're not that bad. You know, they ain't beating them too tough. You know, it's kind of like they try to put a white spin on it, even when they do it. It's supposed to be about overcoming and, you know, triumphing and survival. But they always put a white spin on it. There's somebody wonderful white in there, and the white slave owners treated them pretty good. It wasn't that bad. So that's the kind of thing I resent when I see those movies. And so when I do watch them, it's like the last thing I got. Nothing else is on. And so that's kind of how I feel about it. At one point, I was boycotting them because I was just tired of being depressed, the downtrodden stories, you know. But I'll watch them if it's my last resort. But other than that, for the most part, I can skip them.
Go ahead, Miss Patricia.
I try not to watch movies like that because it invokes anger in me, and you know that's not something I want to carry on my spirit. I didn't want to watch 12 Years a Slave. I was forced to watch it when I got my hair done, and because the girl wanted to watch it, and I'm like, why? Just why? But whatever. I did watch Harriet. I thought it was good. I know people have their issues with that because the young lady who played Harriet is not a Black American. She's she's a Brit who's from Nigeria. So yeah. But I try not to watch it if I can help it, just because I don't want to deal with the emotions that it invokes in me. Because like you said, I had to watch Schindler's List too, and that was like another Holocaust movie in high school. But you don't hear about the Japanese intermittent camps. You don't hear about Trail of Tears with Native Americans. So yeah. You mainly hear about everything else but other stuff too.
All right, fellas, y'all can take the floor, please.
And I want to go in on this one.
All right, go ahead.
Is that all right?
Go ahead.
These slave movies. I've watched the documentaries. I watched the how to make it, they made it, the background, everything. I just go in. I watch as much of it as I can. Why? Because I'm looking at just the things that they got wrong. The amount of things that they just kind of sprinkle in. They want to make it seem like it's factual all the time.
Hey, your
like
mic
white
messed
people
up.
cooking fried.
Yo, your mic, bro. It just got real bad. Yeah, we got to pass it around real quick. Yeah, it got messed up really bad. I don't know what you was doing over there. Go ahead, Cadillac Red, Ricky, Sir Senior, anybody, please.
I mean, shit, I don't really get down with those movies. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Because I live in a country with white people, and them type of movies to make me want to kill a white dude, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. Then I'll be wrong because of some movie that the dude put out because he want to be a good director, and you know what I'm saying, touching to the souls of the people that watch the movie and shit like that. So to make it good for everybody, I stay away from those movies, even though I do like watching black movies. But I don't know, man, I just get tired of that shit. I agree with what you're saying. They trying to teach, you know what I'm saying, they trying to teach the new generation. I agree with that part. I don't like seeing, you know what I'm saying, the same old bullshit, because I know that's not how shit started with us. You know what I'm saying? It's not when I do see rebellion movies, they not aggressive, you know what I'm saying, how they should be, you know what I'm saying, as far as showing white death. on camera. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I don't see a lot. I don't see the action of that like how I do any other, you know what I'm saying, death scene, in my opinion. So those things in itself make me feel some type of way about really like getting down watching that shit. So I don't really watch too much of that. It's more I know the history and I have a vivid imagination. So yeah, that's more than enough for me.
All right, brother Ricky, talk to me.
Hey,
but
man.
you got, hey, I got one challenge for you. Whatever you say, you got to promise not to, or you got to try not to say, I keep trying to tell y'all. You got one challenge.
I got you. Thank you for keeping me on code, bro. I appreciate it.
No, it's all, these are all jokes. I know I can tease you like that.
Oh, it's all good. I'm telling you, I'm trying to work on that for real.
Hey, look, you're a father. Look, you're a real father. I can tell. That's how you probably talk to them kids. I keep trying to tell y'all the trash come on Tuesday.
It do too. But right, this is called TV programming for a reason, guys. It's called programming for a reason. You know, like they want to keep us in a constant state of PTSD. Right? And it's just funny to me how like they just put it out and it be your black friends that tell you, ooh, watch they, ooh, watch them. I mean, y'all like watching this? I mean, this is what you want to have on your psyche. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to bed with this on your mind, bro? No, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can't tell me about my people. I'm my people. They try to tell us our history and they don't even tell that right. I don't listen to liars, bro. I don't listen to liars. I told you, like you just said, right? They take our pain, package it, put a bow on it, and sell it right back to us, bro. Why? I don't eat liver. I don't sell me no liver. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying your brand. Keep it. I'm not curious. I'm not interested. I don't want to see it. When y'all make us right, when y'all give us our check, cut us our reparation check, and put us back on the evil playing field, then you can talk about what was. Until then, y'all taking our stuff and making money off of it and won't cut us a check. Y'all cut them Japs a check. Y'all cut them Germans a check. I'm not buying y'all brand, bro. Why y'all constantly take money out of our pockets? But y'all won't buy a t-shirt from marknash.com.
You see, man, this is the best panel ever.
Hashtag shameless plug.
Ricky Williams, man. That's why I support his show. Every time you go live, I'll share that link. Hey, man.
I keep trying to tell y'all.
Keep trying to tell you. Hey, look, he was about to say it to y'all. Y'all heard him.
Got your back. Keep trying to tell y'all that boy Ricky be having that heat over there.
Hey, look, Ricky, look. When they do tell the story, I'm gonna pass it on. Who's next? Sir Senior. When they do try to tell the stories, they'll put Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if they could, they would just have slaves in blackface out there.
I'm waiting.
They can do it and get away with it. That's some bullshit, man. I'm tired of seeing slave movies.
Everything they present to us is a lie, bro. Everything they told y'all was a lie. They told y'all was slaves, that y'all was bought over here on boats when y'all people been here since the beginning of the time.
I'm trying to figure out why are we still so.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir, because we got to end this in a little bit.
That was
almost there. We almost there. Go ahead, sir, senior, and then we can go back to Ricky. Sorry, I can't hear you.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't see why we still surprised, man. It doesn't make sense to me. They told us that Jesus was a white man that looked like Bob Ross.
Good night. Punch Drunk Boxing, what's up, man? Y'all subscribe to Punch Drunk Boxing, man. He got some good things over there that he's doing. Dope interviews. If you're into boxing, he got a dope channel over there. I think he go live on Thursdays. And shout out to Derek Lincoln. Shout out to Blueprint Sports. Blueprint Sports, I think you're new to the channel, so thank you for pulling up. Go ahead, Ricky.
Everything they told y'all was a lie, bro. Every single thing. Look, man. What they did, right? These people are perverts, man. They perverts and they devil. Why, whenever you look in the movie with a vampire or a werewolf or some shit, their eyes is blue, bro? Why you think that is?
I never even noticed it, bro.
Right. Because they suck the life out of other cultures and make it their own, bro. The family structure that they have, they stole from us. Every technology you have today, they stole. The car was invented by the black man. The light was invented by the black man, bro. The only thing they invented was the patent office, nigga.
So look, man.
People are liars, man.
Let's get Neo in. Neo, how your mic sound now? How your mic sound, brother Neo?
We'll try it one more time. I'm almost done for the night.
Yeah. That's bad right there, though. Try to call in. Just call in on the phone line. The phone line is open. Will it sound better if you call in instead of beaming in? Somebody beat you to it. Hey, you live on air with Marq Nash.
What's up, bro?
D-Ray, this you. What's up, my brother?
Of course, man. 611 can't come soon enough. Is you ready?
Oh, man, I'm excited. Man, that's love and support, man. Thank you. Yeah, Collards and Yams streaming in your phone right now. The Project Edith, Every Day I Try Harder, will be out June the 11th. Thank you.
Hey, man, great show, great panel. I really enjoyed sitting back and listening. Now, a couple things I want to say, man, is I actually like those movies, though, right? But, you know, it's art, so it's up to the interpretation and the presentation and your own palette, you know?
Right.
Some people like these songs, some people like those, you know what I mean? Just because I don't like it don't mean that it shouldn't have its own lane, right?
But you
now,
said,
the thing I like about it,
hold on real quick.
check it out. Say what?
You said you like those shows, though, and those movies.
What? Yeah, I do. The Roots actually came out. You understand? I was in elementary school when Kunta lost his foot, bro. And we went back to school the next day. And I'm just saying that movie and that moment, you know, I think changed history.
Where is he?
Hello.
He was talking.
I think he was getting ready.
Marq, did you boo him out?
I think he was getting ready to say something I wanted to say, but I was save it for the end when you guys are all done.
Did Marq boot him out? I'm just messing with you. I don't know if he did. Marq, you're on mute, man.
I'm gonna have to boot you out because you are on the show and you're trying to call in. Yeah, let me boot you out. Just try to call in. My bad. My brother was making some good points too.
Yeah.
D-Ray, try to call back in. I'm sorry about that. Neo, you up here sabotaging my show the whole time.
Well,
the whole time.
Wait, what did he do? What, he was trying to call in? I thought you told him to call in.
But he was still on the panel. You can't be on the panel and calling in and talk on the phone. It's like a loop.
Oh, never mind.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he got to end this one and call there. But it's all good. It's my brother. We're gonna work it out. Man, D-Ray, you was making some good points.
I hope he called back to finish.
I hope he calls back in too. He usually does. If nobody else calls, all right, D-Ray, talk to me.
And I appreciate you. Now I was like, man, he just slammed the phone on me, bro. And then I turned back on the thing, and then y'all was laughing. I'm like, man, they was just straight clowning me.
No. We was talking about the guy who was on the panel. He was trying to call in while he was still on the panel. But you good. Go ahead on, cook up, man.
Yeah, man. But you said he. Well, I mean, you know, as far as like what I was saying, but
he's a good
the
brother.
other thing I was trying to say though.
What's going on?
What? Is it a reception issue?
Illuminati.
Is it Bluetooth? What, was he speaking too much real truth and then it became an issue? You know, sometimes that happens when you speak some real truth. It's too truth and too real. You know, it start acting up.
But I know I was in elementary school too when Roots came out.
Hey, I think your man trying to call in again. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes.
Yo, I had my mic muted so nobody could hear you. Because he's still trying to call in. Yeah, yo, go ahead from here. Neo, please wait till this call ends. I can't have y'all both talking at the same time, especially not knowing if your sound is going to sound good. So bear with me, my brother. Once this call in, you can call back in. I'm sorry, y'all. We're trying to produce a show. It is a live show. And if the mic is bad, we got to move on to the next caller. Go ahead. Now they can hear you now. Can y'all hear brother D-Ray?
Yeah.
D-Ray, say
hey man,
something.
so I think I better hurry up and get my joke about she better hurry up and move to Idaho if she don't want me to holler at her then, right? Or y'all can still hear that?
No, that was whack, man. That was whack.
I think that it's more of a mental move than it is a physical move. You know what I mean? And that's as a people, you know, we have to, you know, take those things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whether it's somebody calling the person this or hollering like that or something, you know, we have to be able to internalize it differently, I think, to be able to make it into a positive. And what I mean by that, bro, is you know, kind of like you guys were saying with the working situation, you know, you get one shot and then if she still turn you down, then you just got to move on. You know what I mean? Anything beyond that is harassment in a hostile environment. But hey, man, I just want to say, man, that, you know, Malcolm X born in Omaha, bro. So I appreciate you giving him a shout out on his 96th birthday, which you had correct, bro. And I just really want our people, man, to break the modern day slavery, bro. You know what I mean? As far as what's going on with the culture, man. Love you, man. Hey, keep doing what you do, bro. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah, man. Love you back, bro. Real talk. Thank you so much for your support. Neo, you want to call in now? You can call in. Shout out to Punch Drunk. Thank you for the support on the super chat side of the game. He said, as much as I would love to reform society, our primary goal, in my opinion, should be to reform our souls, strengthen our relationships with God. Hashtag heavy bound. Caller, you live on air. Marq Nash, talk to me.
Yo, it's Neo. I'm here.
All right, that sounds better. Get your bars off, my G. We can hear you clear.
Man, been trying to get this off my chest for a minute.
All right, let's get it.
Like we get all of these movies right in rapid session here. We get them every year annually, like Brother Ricky said, and pay attention to what's wrong with everything in there. If you do your history right, just do a quick background check. Just do a quick little brief history summary on any one of these movies, right? And you start to see that these things that they keep getting wrong or put on are wrong on purpose. There's no accident to these movies coming out, when they come out, and what things they get legitimately wrong. They try to spoon feed you a lot of this information. And when you get curious and try to, you know, figure out, well, what is it that they're teaching you, then the stuff starts really manifesting itself. It starts really showing what it is that they're trying to do to your brain. It's ridiculous that we keep falling for the same thing. The Germans teaching Jews. We don't see Jews actually letting that happen. But yet here we are allowing these documentaries and movies and whatnot to teach the next generation about what is supposed to be our history. I digress. I can go on for hours. I'm long-winded.
I see. Hey, look, we was about to hit that wrap it up button on you. You know, I got that wrap it up button. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
Yeah. Ladies, Ricky, anybody want to reply to that? What the brothers talk? Hey, I'm gonna have to mute your mic real quick while you're on hold. Neil, please.
I did if nobody else is.
Please, sister.
And that's why the only positive that I can see to those movies is that it reaches a generation who didn't see Roots, because I saw Roots in elementary school, and the things like slavery and segregation and affirmative action, that's very far removed from these generations. Like my children, they have no knowledge of that experience. And so the races are mixing, they're hanging out together, and it looks kind of kumbaya to the kids. And I feel like those movies help to show them what was done to us and what it's like to be held in bondage. And so that's the only positive I can see about it. Because I remember when I saw, because I was raised by a minister, so we were not taught about race, black and white and all that. So my first experience with slavery was Roots, seeing Roots on the TV, and I was like, oh, they did that to us. And I went to school and was mean to the white kids, after that day, after we saw Roots. And so that did have an impact on me, just because I grew up in a household where it was like, love everybody, and so I think for this generation where the races are mixing more and more because they're far removed from segregation and slavery and all that, I think it serves that kind of a point to them. Although I see they water it down now and the slave masters ain't that bad no more, and the good white people is helping them escape. So that's why I noticed how much they watered it down, because how bad it was in Roots was what really shocked me as a kid.
Okay. Go ahead, Sister Patricia. You want to add something to that?
Pass me by for now. I might have something later, but I don't have nothing right now.
No problem. Go ahead, Brother Ricky. I think your mic is muted.
So I totally agree with the sister with what she just said to a certain point, but I think it's our job to tell our story, not these people. But that requires you to pick up a book, a real book, and read and keep up, because these schools is trying to get these kids, these children, as far away removed from the truth as possible. So when you get generations of and I honestly say not this generation of kindergartners, but the next generation of kids that in school, they're gonna be looking at like, okay, they was just supposed to treat us like this. You know what I mean? This is just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But any people that forgets their history is doomed to repeat itself. So that's, pick up a book, read something, think sometime.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Reggie Owens, man. Shout out to Punch Drunk, Transcendent Sports, King Mitch, Cooking with Sir Senior, and everybody who joined the panel. I'm gonna ask the chat. Y'all see the topic? Y'all see the title? Do we need another slave movie / show? This movie Underground, the show Underground, is on Amazon Prime. It's a limited series. As I said before, I gotta agree with Passionate Bliss. Same thing I said in my opening statement. I don't feel like these movies are trying to show Black history, because if so, we have a longer and deeper history that began before slaves. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's indoctrination to young white America. I think I believe that this stuff is not there for us. It's there almost to remind you, hey, something traumatic. You know what I'm saying? And I think this shit triggers people when they watch this. Like the sister Patricia said, she went to school. Was that you or Passionate Bliss? So I went to school and I was mean to the Caucasian kids in my class. You know what I'm saying?
That was passionate.
Yeah, that was Passionate Bliss. Yes, I was triggered, and I ain't mad at you, sister, for being triggered. But I don't think these movies, like I said, I don't see all those Holocaust movies coming out. I don't see all the movies, like you said, about the Trail of Tears. I don't see the movies showing Black excellence as much as we could show it. We invented all kind of shit, man, and we only hear about that in February.
Hey,
I just think it's go ahead, brother.
I'm sorry, bro. And if I can
no,
add
you
something,
good, because I was about to rant. Now go ahead. You better get it. Get that microphone.
We can't keep trusting these same people that oppress you to give you your information, bro. You see what I'm saying? I think that's even the wrong mentality to have, to say y'all need to give. No, we gonna go take ours. Right? We gonna set our own example. That's the whole problem, right? We need to set our own images as Black men and women. We got Tyler Perry. Why Tyler Perry ain't telling our stories the right way? We should hold him accountable. How about Oprah? She got a studio. Why she ain't telling our story the right way?
They too busy eating massive butter biscuits.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to say Tyler Perry too busy wearing a dress and being funny.
But that's what I'm saying, though, right? That's what I'm saying, right? We need to get on our jobs. Look, bro, it's getting past. We are past the point of pointing fingers, bro. We know what's up. We know what's up. You ain't got no excuses, bro. It's time to get to work.
But that's a sensitive topic. I mean, look at the whole situation with politicians now saying that they don't want to allow race theory to be discussed in schools with students. But yet it was an Illinois school that just recently passed a bill allowing for students to learn about Japanese culture. But I doubt they're going to go in deep and talk about the Japanese internment camp. But I mean, it's a sensitive topic. A lot of people don't like to talk about that, and so many people are against even having it. Look at other politicians who were saying no. Because to learn about race theory means you're learning about all of America, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And people like to just have a nice little image of what they want people to see.
Right. But the thing is this, and y'all can take this how y'all want it. You can't be free until you act free.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again for the people in the back. Say it again for the people in the back.
You can't be free till you act free. I don't need no permission from a politician. I don't vote for their system. Their system is not for us.
True.
I keep telling Marq, I keep
You
telling
you. You almost said it. Go ahead.
No,
Say
I
it.
keep telling y'all, when y'all cast y'all votes for evil, y'all saying y'all okay with it.
Oh man, I don't want to go into. I only got 5 minutes left in the show. I want to do the whole voting conversation with you. Me and you always bump heads on that. But I love you though. I love your show. Love your energy. I just kind of want to. I want to stay on this right here because, like I said, we'll go somewhere else with the voting.
Can you can you do a shout out and let me know what everybody's show name is?
Yeah, y'all put it in the put your channel in, put your channels in the chat. So it'll play on the replay as well. So anybody want to follow you all, you can definitely put your link in the chat. So they can follow you. Ricky, Sir Senior, Passion and Bliss, definitely put yours in there. Patricia, you got your channel set up yet? All right, well, look, y'all can catch Patricia over here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 o'clock. Book it. Shout out to, I don't know how to say that. Is that Imagine 33? He said, I think we definitely could control our own narrative, but in the context we wish to display in a movie occurs during those times, that part must be told. Man, it's been told though, Imagine 33. It's been told several times. Can we get some where's that Shaka Zulu story at? And I heard they got Mona Scott doing that. Mona Scott got the bid for.
I don't know. You might want to be worried about Mona Scott.
I am worried about that. Right, she gonna have Shaka Zulu throwing drinks in people's faces in the tent. And be like, bitch, take this drink in your face. I thought he was chucking a spear. She got him chucking a drink.
I want to hope Mona gonna come through. I'm hoping, but
man, that shit gonna be on Lifetime or look, Shaka Zulu gonna be light as me up there. You know they're gonna mess it up. I'm gonna play Shaka Zulu.
It's not. You can't keep man. Whatever, bro. I'm done, bro.
You ain't see my dance?
Yes, we saw.
They gonna have me in there. Hey, look, I'm gonna be in there like.
You got it. You got it.
Just make sure you contract how much you get paid.
Hey, look,
make sure you contract your bill.
Hey, look, Shaka Zulu. Bitch, get out my tribe. Yo, you let the wrong person do a Shaka Zulu be gay up there, man. Like, you got to be careful who telling your stories out there, y'all. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. And I don't think we need no more damn slave movies. I think we had enough of these, man. We need more stories about black excellence, the black inventors. Look, Moors ruled the damn earth at one point. They can tell some of those stories, but those stories might damage their culture and their people. It might empower people, because I'm of a firm belief, if you know where you came from, you know where you're capable of and where you can go. It's no coincidence where you see one doctor in the family, then you get other doctors in the family. You get a lawyer over here in the family, then other people become lawyers. This guy went to jail, and a lot of times his children go to jail. You end up working at the same grocery store sometimes that your mama worked at, that same Waffle House. You go work there too. It's no coincidence, bro. When you know where you come from, you can see where you can go and what you're capable of. And look, the worst thing that was ever done to black people in this country was taking your history, took your name and your history, took your language from you. Now you can't go back to where you came from. If so, you got to start all the way over because you have no culture. It is what it is, man. We right here at the end of the show, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I definitely want everybody to go around and give me their final thoughts on everything we talked about. Ladies first, Patricia, and then Passionate Bliss. Brother Ricky can take us home after that. I'll put the thumbnail back on the screen because I know we talked about it a lot. Anything you want to touch on? And again, happy birthday, 96th birthday to Brother Malcolm X.
Passion, take it. Go first.
Okay. Gentleman whose album came out, I think he needs to question how much of a friend the other guy is. Is that
Maino? Okay. Maino.
Yeah, he needs to question that. The other one, let's see. I kind of support Joe Budden on that whole issue.
Okay.
With that one, he asked repeatedly, was she okay, and she lied to him. And then
Speak up a little bit for me, sister.
I think with
Thank you.
Bow, I would like to see a verse between Bow Wow and Romeo, just so I can remember what they did. Them in a ring would be a joke because Bow Wow be trying to wrestle, Romeo be trying to box. That would be comedy. Let's see what else. But I think Romeo been wanting to fight Bow Wow. So that's why.
Really?
I think he came back so rough because they was fighting over Angela Simmons for years. But,
Oh yeah.
I think he been wanting to fight.
I didn't know that. I just said, oh yeah, what y'all like?
It's true though. No, it's true though. Yeah.
Yeah, in
they
real
both
life,
like her. Yeah. Because I think Bow Wow was her first love.
Really?
Okay, and I think I'm okay. I don't think we necessarily need a new slave movie. I'm okay with them recycling Roots. Show Roots every 5 years. That's enough slavery movie. And then what was the other one? The last topic we had. I missed that first topic though y'all had, but what was the other one? Happy birthday to Malcolm X. Rest in peace to Paul Mooney. And
Paul Mooney is
I think
also
that's
dead.
it. Yeah, I think that was it. That's all I had.
All right. Patricia, please give us your final thoughts and final words on everything we talked about tonight.
In regard, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it, sister. Go ahead. You got the floor.
Oh, please put that screen back up so I have an idea.
Oh yeah. I got you. Let me put it right there.
In regards to another slave movie, I don't feel like we need one. Honestly, like Ricky was saying, they're not even doing the ones that are out correct anyway. So why make another one? Bow Wow and Romeo. I mean, I agree with Passionate. I think it would be great if they did a versus battle, as long as Bow Wow don't get petty. In regards to them boxing, I'm not sure about that. Joe Budden and that young lady, Olivia Dope. You know what? That's on them. He issued his apology. I didn't like it the best, but like people said, Joe is known for being an asshole, and I do feel like she should have set her boundaries. If she was uncomfortable, say so. Because as much as one may worry about people taking advantage, there's the other side. If you don't say your boundaries, then you're dealing with the issue of people crossing it because you never said it. Maino and the homie, I feel like he should have told that man that in private. Don't put that man out there on air like that. That's your friend. This is somebody you know in real life. This ain't your little entertainment friend. So tell him that in private. Tell him your thoughts and your feelings about his music privately. Don't put that man on blast like that.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Malcolm X.
And Passionate Bliss. Man, being back in real quick. I need you to do your drop for your show. Put your link in the chat, but also being back in so you can tell people, or you can put it in the comments if you don't have time. Let people know when you go live on Passionate Bliss. Please let them know when you go live. Definitely put your link in the chat so they can find you and know how to get in touch with you. Brother Ricky, take us home. Stay with me right there, Miss Patricia. Go ahead, Brother Ricky.
Great conversation as always. Great topics, Marq Nash. You're always good, man. You do a phenomenal job.
Bro, I talk in my sleep. I talk so damn much, man. So, but I love talking to y'all.
Do a phenomenal job with this topics. Peace to all the gods and goddesses in the chat. I call y'all that because that's what you are, right? As far as the topics, old girl, say something. Lady, say something. If you're uncomfortable, say something, right? Say something, right?
Okay.
Maino and man, y'all got Bdot, y'all got problems in y'all friendships. Talk about it or leave it alone.
I'm sorry, real quick, Ricky. Passionate Bliss, put your link for your channel so people can know where to follow you at, and also let them know when you do your uploads or when you go live, so they can definitely tune in. Put that in the chat so people can see it, and I can put it on the screen. Sorry to interrupt, Ricky. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay, bro. Thanks. As far as Bow Wow and Romeo, I mean, the versus battle, Bow Wow wins hands down. I mean, and Romeo beats him up in the ring. As far as the underground, yeah, hey, that's what you into. If that's what you into, but I ain't watching that shit. Man, make sure y'all follow Marq Nash every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always got the dope content. Make sure y'all keep an eye out for that project coming. It's gonna be hot. F-E-D-I-T-H. He'll finish it out. I'm Ricky Williams. I'm here on YouTube under Ricky Williams. You can do a search for Ricky Williams boxing. It'll come up a lot easier. But as long as you see that R dubs like that, you know you're in the right place. I'm also over on Instagram at ARE_DUBBZ. Again, that's ARE_DUBBZ. And on Facebook, I will friend you. And y'all can also find me now under R dubs on Clubhouse. So if y'all want to link up there, let me know. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Everything else will take care of itself. Another great show, Marq Nash. I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you adding a great perspective to the show. You know what? I normally say the guests get the last word. I just want to say this one thing. King Mitch, I did hear her say that part. She was uncomfortable, but when you hear it in context, it sounded like she was talking more uncomfortable about, you know, where the conversation was going at that point, because the girls were talking about how much the fans love her and the fans love her and all of these things. So it sounds, she was like, okay, this is uncomfortable. She kind of whispered it into the mic, but it sounded like she was talking as in she was shy, but that's my perception. Her perception is different and hers is the only one that matters. It sounded like that's what I heard though. She was uncomfortable about the flattery, and being flattered a lot can be uncomfortable. Like when they told me I was going to get to play Shaka Zulu in the new movie and I get to do I'm a little uncomfortable. And I know Shaka Zulu don't even dance like that. Where did I get this from? What am I doing? It's time to end the show. Passionate Bliss, put your link in there in the chat, because once I end the show, it won't show up. Thank you guys again for tuning up, man. Tuning into the show. It's been Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I can squeeze into those letters. Man, it's been a dope show. Hell of a panel. I appreciate the ladies for tuning in and pulling up. Definitely, if they don't pull up on no other day, man, they came through on today, on Wednesday. Shout out to Passionate Bliss. Shout out to Miss Patricia. How you say it, Miss Patricia? How you say that last part? That's why I say Miss Patricia. You know I'm gonna mess up your last name.
I know, it's okay. Let it be. But thank you. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. As always, we're gonna end the show with good spirits, good health. Collards and Yams is streaming on in your phone right now. Go to my YouTube channel. We almost at 4K. I need y'all help getting me there. I'm gonna play a little bit of this record. I'm gonna end the show. Patricia, thank you so much. You can hang out right there if you want to holler at me after the show. That'd be dope. And I appreciate you, man, for sharing the link and blasting it out, adding your voice, your perspective, man. Queen amongst queens. What can I say about you? You're so dope. Let's run this video. It's only about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I appreciate y'all if y'all will stick around for that and smash the like button. Share this on YouTube, Facebook. Remember, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. You can go out there and get your goals. Go get your goals, but also you can go to marknash.com and get that shirt. So while you're motivated getting your goals, you can do it in style. All right. With that said, let's run this Collards and Yams, man. Let's have a good time. And I will see you guys Friday, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock sharp Friday. Thank you again for your time. It's been your boy Marq Nash, breaking the beats. Okay, gotta click the sound. And do the little Shaka Zulu dance while it's playing. Have fun with it. Marq Nash, yeah. Collards on the table, Yams on the stove. Holla at my plug, you'll get grams for the low. He keep his kitchen clean, the mop stick by the dough. We ain't eating fried rice with chopsticks by the bowl. They rewinding what I wrote, every line I give them hope. So when I'm in your city, they might treat me like the Pope. I'm respected by the goats, but I ain't here to gloat, brag, or bullshit. I could be braggadocious, ferocious, but that's the type of shit that make your closest turn to vultures. Niggas think it's sweet like champagne mimosas. I campaign for bread, maintain the toaster. Off with your head, Walking Dead zombie poster. Do it like I do it, man, I do it for that culture. They acting on the screen, but look different in the closer.
I'm the face on the flyer and the poster. That's the reason why I'm flyer when I post up. Urkel straps on both shoulders. Keep them in my hand, I ain't reaching for no holsters here. I can holler at the plug when my bands run out. He said, Nash, pull up, this shit look like grandma's house. We got collars on the table, yams on the stove, butter on the plate, chopsticks by the bowl. Collars on the table, yams on the stove, butter on the plate, chopsticks by the bowl.
Collars on the table, yams on the stove. Collars on the table, yams on the stove. Yams on the stove. Collars on the table, yams on the stove.
Look, sometimes when I find a little moment to get a break, I drift away. These days are different, I don't get no space. Sometimes I look in the mirror like, nigga, fix your face. You baked all these ingredients, now enjoy the cake. Cake. I can lose it all tomorrow if I make one mistake. Keeping God involved every day I pray. I know it's a force bigger than me, God, in every step that I take. Wait, came in the game to be legit and live honest. Went from eating with the wolves to swimming with piranhas. Same swamp, different anacondas. The more you make, the more they want to take. Trying to squeeze every comma. I made this thinking of my grandmama's dinner. The spread was so elaborate, I admired the splendor. She would tell me, baby, go on, fix your plate and make sure before you eat, you always say your grace. She had
collars on the table, yams on the stove, butter on the plate, chopsticks by the bowl. Collars on the table, yams on the stove. Collars on the table, yams on the stove.
Yes. So who went this? Nigga, I want that one, homie. He my ass the first one. I want this one.
Man, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for everybody who stuck around. I will see y'all Friday, 10 o'clock sharp. Don't be late. All right, that's it.